Chris Tucker's funniest moments are impossible not to laugh at. From wild stories to non-stop jokes, these are the clips that prove why he's one of the funniest comedians ever.
You think you date a little younger than you think that's cool? That ain't cool, man. Because this new generation, there's something wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong. I'm serious. I was dating this girl, and it was going good. You know, I thought it was cool. I said, this is going to be good. And we got close. It was wild, and we started making love, and I was like, this is good. She might be the one. She might be the one. And I opened up my eyes, and she was tweeting. I said, what the hell you doing tweeting? What is wrong with you? Put that damn phone down. You are rude as hell. She's like, people need to know what you're doing. I said, no, not this, no. I took the phone. I said, what the hell you tweeting? Talking about Chris handling his business. I said, you can tweet this, but that's it. That's all. What the hell is wrong with you?
Chris made a staggering $48 million in upfront salary from the Rush Hour trilogy alone. But the real question is, what did he spend all that money on? Listen to Chris explain it himself.
Spend money on?
I was spending too much money. I didn't know, I was just acting crazy. I bought 2 houses right next door to each other. It was crazy. I said, I'll take that one too. I don't want nobody to mess with me. I was borrowing stuff for myself. I said, you got some sugar I can borrow? You know we got some sugar. I'm you and you me, man.
Chris Tucker became friends with Bill Clinton, and everywhere they went, Clinton wanted Chris to impersonate him. Listen to how Chris tells the story.
To Africa one time with Bill Clinton. He invited me to Africa, man. He invited me. He said, Tucker, you want to go to Africa with me? I think you'll like it. You're black. I'm black. I think you'll like it. So I started doing the impressions, man. Everywhere we went, he wanted me to do them. We in little parties at night. Tucker, come do me. Come do me. Come on over here. Every country we went to, finally I got tired. We got to Nigeria. He wanted me to do it in front of the president of Nigeria. He said, Tucker, come on. Come do me. Come do me. Don't act like that. Come on. I said, Mr. President, I'm tired. You know, it's been a long trip. Maybe I won't do it this time. Tucker, come on now. I need you. I done set it up now. Come on, don't let me down. You want to ride home, right? Huh? You want to ride commercial or private? You let me know, Tucker. That's a long-ass flight home, Tucker. That's a long...
Chris Tucker also became close friends with Jackie Chan. Listen to the hilarious story of what happened when they spent time together in China.
What's it like in China with Jackie Chan? Is it just ridiculous?
He's the man. Jackie owned everything. He's like, you like hotel? He said, you like hotel? I said, yeah, it's my hotel. That's my hotel. No. So I got to do more movies. And then he was like, why are you over here? I said, I came to see you. What do you think I'm over here for? You're the only person I know in China.
But he really just goes over and just like
walks around with like 15 people, and then I'm like in the back of the 15 people. Jackie, wait up, hold up. This don't look right, man. We're supposed to be together. He said, oh, come on, restaurant. We go to the restaurant.
Chris was also close friends with Michael Jackson, and the stories he tells are absolutely unbelievable. Listen to some of the funniest moments they shared together.
One time we went to a mall. We was out. Michael wanted to go to the record store or something, and he forgot he was famous. He was like, I gotta go to the mall. Go to the mall. And we finally said, Michael, you can't go in the mall, man. You forgot who you are. He said, well, let's go. And only thing was in the car was a Spider-Man mask. So Michael said, I'll put this on. We'll go in and we get. I said, Michael, you can't do that. Spider-Man ain't gonna just be walking through the mall. Ain't nobody. They gonna know it's you, Michael. He's like, no, he won't. Chris, it'll work. It'll work. We go in the mall, and he was getting away with it until people figured it out, because I was with him, and he was like, Chris, is that Michael Jackson in that Spider-Man mask? No, that's Spider-Man. That's Michael Jackson. All of a sudden, the mall went crazy, and they had to scoot us out. You should have seen it.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food. Forgot to pay today.
Food wasn't no good.
Come on.
Keep it to yourself.
Come on. Have to pay. Come on.
What is Donald Trump, your president? What, do you consider him your president? Start with.
You mean Donald? Are you serious? Believe me. Believe me. I know Chris Tucker. He's a great comedian, great guy. I like him. It's true. I do like him. I met him. I didn't say much, but I said hello. Believe me.
Listen to Chris Tucker's hilarious childhood story about the day he talked back to his mother in church. It didn't end the way he expected.
You are going to church. Can't the preacher come here sometimes? Get up. You are going to church. Make me sick. Making me late. She always talking about we making her late, and she ain't dressed neither. Walking around with her bra on. You are making me late. I can't get dressed fooling around with y'all. Shut up. You hear me? Shut up. And I knew she couldn't get up and move because it was in the middle of the church. So I said, Mama, you shut up, Mama. Mama. Are you done lost your mind, Chris? Now I said, shut up, boy. Mama, I said, shut up, lady. You wait till after church. You wait till after church, Chris. Well, Mama, you wait till after church, Mama. You hear me? You wait till after church, Mama. You don't think somebody no breakfast? Oh, you done went crazy, boy. My mama so mad at me. They thought she was shouting. She mad at me. Oh, Lord, I'm gonna get him, Lord, I'm gonna get him.
They say never mix family or friends with business. Chris Tucker found out exactly why.
Your family working for you.
Okay.
In the comedy club. Because my family worked for me in my comedy club, and I went there. The club wasn't making no money, but everybody had new cars. And that's what... My brother was drinking up all the inventory. He's like, I gotta try this stuff, man. Make sure it ain't strong. I said, man, you know.
How long did it last?
About a year, that was it.
Who made the call to shut it down?
I did. I was
did.
like, this is over. I'm not making no money. This is gonna mess up my movie money.
Were they upset with you?
My dad was upset with me because he was the cook. He was like, what am I gonna do now? I said, be my daddy.
Your family's reaction to your success?
Oh, they all quit their jobs when they found out I was making $20 million a year. They said, we rich, we rich. I was like, no, I'm rich. You get your jobs back before it's too late.
When you're a celebrity, meeting famous people comes with the job. But Chris Tucker took it to another level. The number of famous faces he knows is unbelievable.
He knows everybody. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can bring up a name. It doesn't matter if it's like Muhammad Ali, Paul McCartney, Jesus. You know, Chris is like, yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, what do you mean that's your boy? How do you know?
What about like Stevie Wonder? You know Stevie Wonder?
I know Stevie. Stevie's, oh man, he called me.
Keep trying. You're gonna have to go way deep into Stevie Wonder. I was like,
that's
you
so
know,
cool.
Muhammad Ali is one. He was like, yeah, I met Muhammad. I know Muhammad.
met Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
He said, you a funny mother Tucker. I said, Met Mandela. Met Mandela.
Oh my God.
Went to Africa and he was like, where is Chris Tucker? I want him to meet my grandkids.
Now you know I want to be Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker also got to meet Prince. Listen to the incredible story of what happened when the two finally crossed paths.
Said, hey, but he, you know, Prince is shy, so I didn't know. I just heard this noise behind me and I didn't know what it was. He just trying to get my attention. He was like, ooh. I was asking my friends, I was like, what's that noise? He was like, ooh. He said, man, that's Prince trying to get your attention. He's small, so I was like, hey, Prince, how you doing? So he was like talking to me, but he was licking on his fingers when he was talking to me. I was kind of, he was like, how you doing? You like the show as a girl? Thank you for coming, Chris. I love you. You're funny.
People think stars live in Hollywood. You live in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Decatur, Georgia. So I'm back and forth. I'm halfway in California. I'm halfway in Georgia, man. So I love it down there.
Do they leave you alone in Atlanta?
Sometimes it's because they don't see a lot of celebrities, so they be coming up to me, looking at me like, hey, man, you? I'll be like, yeah, I'm me, you? They'll be like, what you doing out here in the grocery store shopping? I've got to eat, too. I'm getting some food. You think I'm a superhero? Get away from my cart, man.
Jackie Chan had always wanted to meet Michael Jackson, but Chris Tucker already knew him. So when the opportunity finally came, the way it all happened turned into a hilarious story.
Introduced Jackie to Michael yet?
I don't know. I don't know. Michael want to meet Jackie, though. He always tell me, I want to meet Jackie.
He did call me. I was just sleeping. He called my assistant to answer the phone. Can I have a... Who's speaking? This is Michael. My assistant. Michael what? Michael Jackson. Okay. Sorry. Then I hang up the phone. Then afternoon I wake up because I'm in late night show. Then I wake up. You know, Big Brother. They call me Big Brother. You know who? Michael Jackson. I said no. Yes, Michael Jackson called. I said, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me?
He talked so low. He probably thought somebody was playing on the phone.
Yeah, well, it could have been that could have been the case.
Speak up, Michael Jackson. Critter, beat it.
Well,
His nerves. They used to hate me. They used to get mad. They say, listen, Chris, if you act up again, I'm gonna call your mama. I said, if you're gonna call my mama, you're gonna have to pay the phone bill because the phone been cut off for 2 weeks. He's sick. Go to the principal office. But I didn't care. Because I was in the principal's office so much, I was cool with the principal. We were tight. He'd be like, what you do this time? Call my mama, pay the phone bill. Man, you crazy, you crazy. You a fool, Chris. You a fool, boy.
You ever go in public anywhere with Michael Jackson? Because what's that like?
You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Sorry, Chris. We watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker spent time in Hong Kong while filming with Jackie Chan, and the way he describes the experience is absolutely hilarious.
See, my fear is that all people in Hong Kong will think all Americans now are like Chris Tucker.
Oh, man. Hong Kong. I was the only black person in Hong Kong. I was looking for black people. I said, where are the black people at? No black people, no. They thought I was Kobe Bryant, man. They didn't know who I was.
Really? Kobe Bryant?
Like, Kobe, stand by autograph, Kobe. We love you. Where's Shaq?
Michael Jackson would offer to buy his friends almost anything they wanted, and the way Chris tells the story makes it even funnier.
He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV, but then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I was like, I said, Michael, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce, not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls Royce. I gave you a TV. Damn.
Michael wouldn't buy Chris a Rolls Royce, but then Charlie Sheen stepped in and let him borrow his Ferrari. Listen to how Chris tells the story.
Charlie let me borrow his Ferrari, man, when I was like, I don't know, 24 or something like that. It's like, Charlie, let me borrow your Ferrari. He was like, okay, sure. I was like, what? I kept that Ferrari so long, he forgot I had it. He was like, do you have my Ferrari? I said, I think I do. He said, you want to bring it back? Okay. But my brothers, they was all laughing at me like, all right, I'm going to come down there and see you perform. And I invited them down to the comedy club, and they was down there, and I was on the list, but you know, being a comedian, you might not get to go up.
It's not guaranteed.
So I didn't get to go up that night, so I had to ride all the way home. And they was in the car. I thought you was a comedian. You know, you didn't go up and all this stuff. And I said, okay, one day I'm going to go up. Y'all going to see. So now they ask me for money every day. And I said, I thought you was going to pay me back.
Chris spent a fortune just to meet Michael Jackson. And the story of how it all happened is even crazier than you'd expect.
I spent a lot of money to see Michael, because I took a private plane to New York, because Michael told me, you know, when you finish Rush Hour, come see it. So I knew he was there. I called him before I went, because I was going there for something else, and I didn't hear anything. So I got on that same private plane, flew back to Los Angeles. You know, I was done. As soon as I landed, I got a message from Michael Jackson's office, like, Michael, want to meet you tomorrow in New York City. I was like, what? I went right up to the captain's seat, and I said, take me back to New York. They said, well, is this going to cost? I said, I don't care. You got my credit card. Just take me back.